When I came out to Atlanta, I started training in boxing and training in the gym with my trainer and my best mate.
We just sort of picked out a routine of what we wanted to do. Just went to the gym every morning for about an hour and a bit. And yeah, that was kind of it. And we just sort of stuck with it.
Yeah.
And did sit-ups.
No, like spider things.
I did Spider-Man push-ups, which is where you're on the floor like this and you do a push-up and you bring one leg to your knee. That's called a Spider-Man push-up. I'm really good at them. You know, everyone's like, what kind of regime did you do? I was like, the gym one. I went to the gym.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative.
I look up to boxers a lot for their athleticism and their skill and especially their discipline.
What a loser.
I did a show in London called Billy Elliot, and they trained me in gymnastics while I was doing that show, and it's just something I kept up. I did tap dancing, ballet, gymnastics, jazz, singing, acting, everything. I was so lucky. And for my auditions for Spider-Man, all I did was send them videos of me doing backflips. Like, by the way, I can do gymnastics.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitation.
Peter Parker skills.
Thank you. I've been working out, not directly because of Spider-Man, just because I enjoy it, and I've just actually been going to my friend's new gym. It's like this EMS gym in London, and it's all sort of specialized electronic training.
They put pads on you and you work out while the pads electrocute you, and it helps you get into shape. But you have to train on top of that, and it just basically speeds up the process. So it's like 20 minutes of like pure pain, but it works out to be really good.
I tell you, I did it once and I didn't go to the toilet for 2 days. I couldn't sit down, I was in so much pain. It was awful. So try it, everyone.
Don't give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own.
Honestly, did you actually diet like working out, or were you just like eating and just like?
Yeah, I'm lucky that I was 20 when I was doing the movie. I ate, you know, healthy food, but a lot of food, but also a lot of chicken burgers.
Yeah.
It was my thing in Atlanta. I found gaining weight awful. Like, I remember eating a steak and then finishing and being like, oh, no more, and then just another plate of food. I'm like, really? I eat that and then another plate of food, just constantly eating and almost like constantly feeling sick. My diet was simple. I just ate whatever I wanted, really. They tried to put me on a diet and I stuck to it for all of about half a meal and then was like, I don't like quinoa at all. I almost get angry when I see quinoa now. I almost want to like lose my mind.
He has certain stuff he can't eat. He has to have a protein shake at all times. He has a handler because he's like 8.
Yeah, basically.
Did you feel pressure to get like very in shape for this?
Oh, she doesn't know.
Nobody knows. There's a scene where it's in the trailer where my suit falls off and Jacob is in the room with me and I did have weights in the room. They were like rolling. I was like, let's go. Get ripped.
Is that how you work out?
Not good, it's worse than I thought.
I was on a diet when we did Heart of the Sea, right? And we were only allowed to eat 500 calories a day, which is awful. Oh, yeah, and then there was no joking. If someone made a joke about food, it was like, hey, that's not funny. That's awful. Just shut up. The worst thing was watching like a crew member eat half of a burger and throw the rest of it away. and you're like, oh man, dude, you have no idea what I would do for that burger right now. I stole a croissant from the catering thing that the crew ate. I ate it and then threw up immediately because I just wasn't used to the sugar because I've been on this diet for so long. I was lucky because I was the first actor to pick my piece of hardtack from the tub. So I would always pick the biggest piece and I'd like turn around and all of them would be like, oh, you bastard, stealing from us. Yeah. But then Christmas came and I ate like a mountain of food, and the next day, my poor little stomach, I couldn't move, I was in so much pain.
And what was it like being in the gym with someone like Chris Hemsworth?
Embarrassing.
Yeah, he can lift heavy things.
He certainly can.
MCU. Hey.
I always like a challenge, and I almost feel like if it's not a challenge, then you shouldn't really do it because you're not going to learn anything. So
I look up to actors like DiCaprio and Jake Gyllenhaal and Denzel Washington because I feel they make great choices in their career.
I'm just a regular kid like you guys.
no, I'm not.